I was on with Candace Owens last week, all right, and she's in her late 20s. She's a young political kind of activist. She's fascinating. She's very conservative, and she came out and said on Twitter, "I am not taking a vaccine. I don't care what it is. I'm not taking it," and that's what she said. Are people going to be able to do that? Is that even possible? Are they going to make it so difficult to do something like that that you're going to have to acquiesce? How does this play out? I guess is my question.
Well, I look at this because I'm a Christian, and I really am really strong in my religious faith. And I just look at this as, it's been predicted in the Bible for 2,000 years that there would come a time when there would be a mark of the beast. And it would be that you couldn't buy, sell, or trade without being marked. And that mark is a microchip, and it's a tattoo that suddenly you'll have a cell phone app that will hook right into your bank account, and will hook right into your driver's license, and you'll carry around with you your vaccination records. It's all lined up for that now, Brian. It's all lined up. If you saw, there's a software program that the CDC puts out. It's called COCASA. And it's very complicated, a software program. They give it away for free to doctors' offices. It takes 5 to 7 hours worth of training to even learn how to use it, to track every vaccine that you can think of across the country. And some states have what's called an opt-in provision, which means that you have to sign a piece of paper that says, yes, you can put me into this ISIS system. It's the IIS system, which is the immunization tracking system set up by the CDC. That the software COCASA runs it. So in some states, you have to sign to say, yes, I agree to be entered into that database. There are only a few states that are like that. Instead, what it is that in every state, you're automatically put into this tracking database unless you know about it. And if you find out about it, you're allowed to opt out. But you're automatically put into this tracking system that tracks you from cradle to grave, because now we're actually vaccinating pregnant women. And so now we've even got like pregnant women that are vaccinating. As soon as the baby's born, they get a vitamin K shot, which some of them have aluminum in them, and a hepatitis B vaccine. And by the time kids are 6 months of age, they've gotten 50 some shots. And it's all tracked in this database. Well, this little convenient little microchip that you just may end up getting, and it's my understanding there's 19 different patents out there today, about 19 different types of microchipping technologies that are already made. It's not anything that they have to come up with. And so it's just going to be a convenient thing for you to be able to carry around with you. And they ostensibly made this tracking database because they said we have a very mobile society, and people move from state to state to state, and they don't always take their records with them, their medical records with them. So isn't it just a nice thing if you move to a new state that your pediatrician can log into this IIS system and find out what your vaccination records are? So a lot of things kind of start out in government to sound like decent, and then they turn out to be rather nefarious.
What about this theory that they're going to inject us with nanotechnology? Do you believe that?
I think that's been in the works for a long time. I mean, they've talked about it with the transhumanism movement, all the things about artificial intelligence, all the stuff with AI. I mean, Kurzweil's written books about it. And so how convenient would it be right now, Brian, under the PrEP Act, that they have no liability? Nobody's even going to question what goes into that syringe. And we've got people scared to death that are going to be running to the front of the line to get this shot. How convenient could it be for them to be able to do that?